Every year, hundreds and thousands of people around the world come to Trinidad and Tobago to celebrate Carnival Monday and Tuesday with us. And we welcome them all. But before the celebrations, there was rebellion. There was the development of our culture, our traditions, our history. It's actually the reason why we even have a Carnival Monday and Tuesday to begin with. I am talking about the Canboulay Riots. My name is Jarrell Forbes and I am live on the Piccadilly Greens Port of Spain, where we are about to witness the annual reenactment of the Canboulay Riots. And that broadcast of the reenactment is brought to you by B-Mobile. Life is on.
The wait is over. Now TNT can finally experience an unlimited life thanks to B-Mobile. Enjoy unlimited data, unlimited text, and unlimited calls on the fastest 4G LTE data network. That means unlimited talking, sharing, liking, texting, surfing, Googling, music listening, and more. Swap to an unlimited plan. Choose prepaid from $20 per day, postpaid from $349 per month, and residential for just $175 per month. Cheers to our unlimited life with B-Mobile.
All right, so we are still live at Piccadilly Greens, but before we get into the actual reenactment, I have someone here and I'm going to allow her to introduce herself and explain what is the commotion behind. I mean, we understand it's a reenactment, we come to see, but there's something going on, a magic happening behind us. So I'm going to let you take this. And
my name is Attila Springer. I'm part of the Idacator group, and we are producers of this ritual reenactment of the 1881 Canboulay Riots, which sort of changed the history of our engagement in Carnival. What you're seeing behind us now is the cast getting ready to go on stage. They are singing the songs, they are getting into the mood of the energy that they're going to transmit. You know, part of what is going on is a serious ritual, right? So they're calling their ancestors. They're also singing specific songs that were sung at the time. Stick Fight Labwe. Right. They sing songs for the Orishas and the ancestors, and it's a warm-up basically.
Now this is similar to the same rituals that actual stick fighters who would prepare for like the national competition that they would go through as well to get into that, as we would say, trance before they actually go into the gael, or in this case the performance space. Is it similar?
Well, I mean, you know, classically, theatre is about that space of transformation. And, you know, in any preparation for performance, you have to get yourself into the mind of the character. You know, we think that we're doing something that's imaginary, but, you know, there are actual people's names called in this play that actually existed. And so, you know, to honor the personalities that we're talking about, it's really important to kind of get into the frame of mind that they perhaps were in that night when the actions that we are remembering today happened.
How has it been working with the young people, teaching them their history and these same rituals? Because it's foreign for most of this generation. So how has that been?
Well, I mean, this is the thing. It's always shocking when you meet young people and they have never heard about Canboulay. They don't know anything of their any kind of history. They know that, okay, well, we have Mokojamu, we have Stick Fight, they have like a very surface understanding of their culture without any kind of understanding of the real deep roots. And I feel like that is a serious failing of the education system. And, you know, one of the things that happens when we first start rehearsing for the production is we sit down and talk with them about the production. We talk to them about what was going on at the time. Pieces of the production include newspaper quotations from 1881 and 1880. So, you know, it's like trying to reconnect them to the actual history. Although it is an imagined conversation that happened between the people who were there at the time, it is still looking at some of the you know, the real pressing issues that were facing the people at the time.
Which is great. It's not good. It's great. It's great. And you're absolutely correct. There's a lot of ignorance, but at least there's a little bit of willingness and the more appreciation that's happening.
I mean, I don't understand why we're always so surprised when our young people gravitate towards something and embrace it and are really excited to get access to it, because so much of what they are receiving is from outside of themselves. And when they start to do the investigation, they'll find out about a grandfather who was a stick fighter. They'll find out about somebody else in their family who get a bus head in some time. So it's really exciting for them to then delve into their personal history and see how they are connected in some way to this moment in our great carnival tradition.
Sankofa, I don't know where you come from to know where you're going. All right, thank you very much, Ms. Springer.
The wait is over. Now TNT can finally experience an unlimited life thanks to B-Mobile. Enjoy unlimited data, unlimited text, and unlimited calls on the fastest 4G LTE data network. That means unlimited talking, sharing, liking, texting, surfing, Googling, music listening, and more. Swap to an unlimited plan. Choose prepaid from $20 per day, postpaid from $349 per month, and residential for just $175 per month. Cheers to our unlimited life with B-Mobile.
Ladies and gentlemen, the governor.
I see that you are enjoying yourselves this evening, and so you should. So you should. I wish to disturb your amusement, to make a brief statement. This concerns the safety of our colony in this carnival season, this year of our Lord 1881. Now, I am aware that since last year, with the actions taken by Police Commissioner incarcerating the local
Stick fighters. Stick fighters.
Good day, sir. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Yes, yes. Can you hear me now? Now, I'm aware that since last year, with the actions taken by Police Commissioner Captain Baker in incarcerating the local stick fighters, there has been, shall we say, a certain tension amongst those city's lower classes. And there I say even further afield. Yes, these stick fighters have brazenly sent word to Captain Baker on their intent to resist at any measure which would impinge upon their ability to carry out their customary revelries. The rumors of impending trouble are indeed persistent and alarming. And the Colonial Secretary, Mr. Scott Bush, come forward, man. Good evening. He can attest to the veracity of my remarks. There are rumors, my good people, that all the street lamps are going to be smashed, rendering such as us acutely vulnerable in the dark. It is also my understanding that Captain Baker is feeling a bit poorly this evening, hence his absence. But I have instructed Mr. Scott Bush and I do hope he carries out his instructions. I have instructed that he is to inform Captain Baker that unless specifically ordered to do so by me, he is to take no action against the lower classes. That is all I wish to convey to you. Now, let us dance the night away, yes? Yes? Let us be merry. And I myself am inclined to tread me a measure. Shall we?
why, Sophie Bella, why, Sophie Bella, Etelina, why, yo.
Emi awa fisani, ama pacha oshuchile. Emi awa fisani, ama pacha batani.
Why, yo, Umelumi, why, Sophie Bella, why, Sophie Bella, Etelina, why, yo.
Emi awa fisani, ama pacha oshuchile. Emi awa fisani, ama pacha batani.
Why, yo, Umelumi, why, Sophie Bella,
Why, Sophie Bella, me tell my why, yo.
Captain Baker, man, get bouillé, Marifé. 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 Marifé, Captain Baker, Marifé. Marifé, Sassion, Marifé. Captain Baker, man, get bouillé, 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 Marifé. Marifé, Captain Baker, Marifé. Marifé, Sassion, Marifé. Marifé, Captain Baker, Marifé. Marifé, Sassion, Marifé. Captain Baker, man, get bouillé, 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 Marifé.
Woman in the road in the morning, woman in the road in the morning, woman in the road in the morning. Woman in the road in the morning, woman in the road in the morning. Woman in the road in the morning, woman in the road in the morning.
Woman in the road, woman in the road in the morning.
Woman in the road in the morning, woman in the road in the morning.
Woman in the road, woman in the road in the morning.
Woman in the road in the morning, woman in the road in the
Lavanty road coming down.
The Lavanty road coming down, 2 grain of rice make a pong.
Watch them good. Good food. Music. Song. The governor had a ball. The governor told. Peeping over the wall at the kind of life we live in. Everything them get come out of we sweat. Watch them making the play. But they want to stop with Canboulay.
Could never.
The barrack yards of Port of Spain, still singing humanity's bitter refrain. From slavery, the Africans won their freedom.
Yes.
But the living conditions, still inhuman. Overcrowded, unemployed, uneducated. For Canboulay time each year, we waiting.
Mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. One day we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu. Mama,
we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
hey mama, we is people too.
We is people too.
Mama, we is people too. One day we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu. Mama,
We is people too.
Mama,
We is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
But what? You might say, is this Canboulay? Watch the night sky. Bright with fire.
Fire.
The flames are dancing. The slaves they gather. Burning the canes, an act of resistance in a life of sabotage and defiance. When at last they won their freedom, the Canboulay retained great symbolism.
yes,
August 1st, 1838.
Yes.
Who could forget that momentous date?
We could never forget it.
Well, every year we remember the 1st of August. 3 days of celebrations, glorious. Song and dance. Stick fight. And love ways. Man, the barrack yard people used to have the city at bay.
Yes.
Chanting the frustrations in the calendar way. But all year, we eking out in existence. Canboulay Mass reenacts the enslavement.
Mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
Mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
Hey, mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
Mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
Hey, mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la jatu.
Mama, we is people too. Mama, we is people too. Bonjour, we want la jatu. Monsieur, we want la
Well, Papa, this calendar have history.
Yes.
We could trace it quite back to Guinea. Quite in 1810.
Yes.
The Spanish government banned the stick from we people under enslavement. But the masquerade and the stick fight love way was too much a part of the African to go away. Mandingo!
Full bay.
Igbo!
Kwa kwa.
Yoruba! losing the masking traditions of long ago. And the carnival began to grow and grow with plenty characters for so.
I hear in a drum and a groaning. I hear in the drum and a moaning. The sound of the drum. The sound of the drum calling me. I hear in the drum and a moaning. I hear in the drum and a groaning. The sound of the drum. The sound of the drum calling me. Calling we, calling we, calling we, calling we. The sound of the drum. The sound of the drum calling me. Calling we, calling we, calling we, calling we. The sound of the drum. The sound of the drum calling me. Calling we, calling we, calling we, calling we. The sound of the drum. The sound of the drum calling me. Calling we, calling we, calling we, calling we. The sound of the drum. The sound of the drum calling me.
The colonial administration only causing the people pure frustration. The cruel government make the play for we not to remember this freedom day. In 1841 they say 2 days, not 3. More than enough for the revelry. By 1844 they say no masks could be worn except for the 2 days agreed upon. By Ordinance 6 of 1849, the Canboulay celebrations get bad. They put it before the Lenten season. The European Carnival was the reason. And August 1st, they give to Columbus, the very man who brought slavery upon us.
Well, more persecution come fast and furious. They're using the law anew to enslave us. 1868. The anti-obia legislation virtually outlawing again we traditional African religion.
Between 1868 and 1871, 12 women and 13 men get jail and lashed under that act. Between 1875 and 1899, another 39. The governor, Lord Harris, complained bitterly, you hear, that even the upper classes is practicing obia.
Lord Harris, the obia you buy for we don't went in the cemetery.
Send the obia you buy for me.
Look, the obia you buy for we don't went in the cemetery.
Send the obia you buy for me.
Well, the obia you send for we don't went in the cemetery.
Send the obia you buy for me.
Send the obia you buy for we don't went in the cemetery.
Send the obia you buy for me.
Yeah, the obia you send for we don't went in the cemetery.
Send the obia you buy for me.
Yeah, well, the obia you send for we don't went in the cemetery.
Send the obia you buy for me.
They're making it real hard for we to celebrate in we own way. Not even in the Jose. Oh, the Canboulay.
Olivier Lavoie.
Olivier Lavoie.
Olivier Lavoie.
Olivier Lavoie.
Olivier Lavoie.
Olivier Lavoie.
was a source of resistance, comfort, satire, and creativity for all we.
But all year round, in the Barrack yard, Bakraman in high society come round to drop his shabin picnic. Watch.
Take it in.
Watch and you go see.
Watch and all you go see.
It's you! It's you is the daddy! Remember last Carnival when we was in the band and you did hold my hand and we did start to jam?
Last Canboulay was busy busting man head. What is for Bakraman you're supposed to do? Not me, Miss Lady.
He boy can't do that kind of breaking.
He too black for that! He too black for that! He too black for that!
Where you catch your cold?
You better go and blow your nose!
Where you catch your cold?
You better go and blow your nose!
You should have studied ahead.
And keep your head closed!
You should have studied ahead.
And keep your legs closed! It's you!
And next one.
It's you!
Everybody
You
is
did
father.
drag me in the dark and push me down on a bench in the park.
Yes,
it's
I did
you!
see that. Yes, I did see it's true. It's true.
I believe that.
She crying. She crying.
She want breast milk.
She always crying.
One feed the child again.
You hungry?
It's powder milk in the breast.
You hungry? Let me go in the barn and see if we find your daddy.
Everybody is the parent.
Is all that that does have we people mad?
Something going to happen.
Because when Bakraman come in the Barrack yard, you see how we poor and we living hard. Fool them young gal and them, with old talk and plenty money. And the next thing you know, she making baby.
It's more mouth to feed. It's more hardship to take. She can't stand the pressure that she has to face. That is why she does come out to molest and harass all the background man that come wrong when the Canboulay pass. Hey, your mother better take it!
You what? You man, you like yourself. No, it's not the time and place for Bassa Bassa. We have to deal with Captain Baker.
Don't stop, Shicho. Marabo, there's no sickness and sweetness. It's not a sign of weakness.
Wait. You feel because your name Alice Sugar, you are entitled to have Tooth Moon Man on a platter. Girl, I will unsweeten your hair today. Your sugar gonna melt when I done make me play. Come.
Sweet
Boris, yeah. Your name stink all over town.
My name stink?
Your reputation is make all Barrack women hold their head down. Don't set up yourself to get upset. Joe and me is only friends. But I will be a boy woman to the end.
What is that? Yes!
That is a big disgrace. Don't lift up yourself to get exposed. That is a big disgrace for a lady like you. And worse yet when you get old.
But I mean, Me a complain.
It's a good food they eat.
Not me, not girl. Me not in them and they can't kill her. I mind my own business.
You hush your stink mouth! And you don't study about me lifting up my clothes. That is how from ever since Barrack yard woman has expressed the disgust with all who in society and living in hypocrisy. They mightn't hike up their dress for people to see, but the character more stink and dirty than we.
Yes.
Enough! Enough! We have a big battle on we hands here today. It's bigger than any man or woman. So the battle is not between we, woman and woman. Or we see it, and how are you man that ill-treat woman? While we here fighting, we enemies they're plotting. True. We people suffering. So I want to hear nothing more about all this fighting and fighting. All are we who suffer on the plantation no good. You have to choose in a situation. So that we give better with full attention. Yes! Chewing sugar cane and spitting same time not possible. So that we forget this now. Please. I beg all you. All your finest time we learn from we history.
True.
Fighting between we and we could only end in catastrophe.
True.
Well, I feel this thing easy. If we decide to fight for we Canboulay and take on Baker today, it go involve we family.
Yeah, that's true.
All your boy men who woman and child is dependent on your daily is blows, jail, and death all they're facing. Some of we women home, we're frightened, we're crying, only imagining your man, your son on the ground, bleeding and dying. So that we only have people here who are ready to fight without fear.
Yes, are you ready?
Yes.
People who brave and have belly. Oh God, mama. Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already.
Muma, muma. Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Muma, muma. Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Muma, muma, mama. Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Muma, muma. Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly.
Ou ka pale vwe. Woman pa kone daze apatay la. For a man can study danger when it's time to fight.
Look, still, the Jamet Yard is the cradle of rebellion, crucible of creativity for the African.
From there came the manima of marking a space. A cocoon of ferment. A power base.
At Carnival time was the Gael bold, Mass Camp 2 and Kai so stronghold. And the damn Lorraine's ball. Stage with such pomp and ceremony mocks those in high society.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
The people remember their former glory of kings and queens before in slavery. And in the Canboulay Mass, they reenact their traditions of royalty.
Inside we have to carry we dignity.
Yes.
They walk with a sense of royalty.
Yes.
In the memory of the glory of kings and queens. Whatever barrack yard they have, we suffering in. They welcome a young king and queen to help carry on this tradition. Through all the years that coming. Yes. Come, Pretty Bell Lily. Come, young king too.
Yes. So we all emotion. So we all could move like true Africans.
Mango kia beer zaboka.
Yes.
Come, show me all your money, man.
Let me see.
Well, in 1877, a Captain Baker came. He soon developed a terrible name. He would be a force to be reckoned with, riding through the town with spit and polish. To stop the Canboulay was his mission. Embarrass, harass, and arrest the stick man. And worst of all, take away his weapon. He would come down on them hard, raid all them stinking Jamet yard, bring all them ex-slaves to their knees. Let them really know who in authority.
Well, in 1880, Captain Baker came.
See stick from both man And woman?
And the flambeau. He beat and jailed them with cruel premeditation. It was hellfire.
Yes.
Brimstone.
Yes.
And damnation.
Got him where?
Kamusaki somewhere.
Got him where?
Kamusaki somewhere.
Got him where?
Kamusaki somewhere.
Pay the devil! Pay the devil! Who is the devil? Who is the devil? The devil Howie! Living in hell! Who is the devil? That is the devil! Who is the devil? The devil Howie! Living in hell! Pay the devil! Pay the devil! Who is the devil? Pay the devil! The devil Howie! Living in hell! The devil Howie! Living in hell! Who is the devil? That is the devil! Pay the devil! Who is the devil? Who is the devil? Who is the devil? The devil Howie, living in hell. The devil Howie, living in hell. Pay the devil. Pay the devil. Pay the devil. Who is the devil? Let me see devil. Let me see devil. Let me see devil. Who is the devil? Who is the devil? Who is the devil? Let me see devil.
But in 1881 was a different matter. The Canboulay revelers prepare for Baker. Imagine the team in Barrack yard, living conditions worse than bad. No room for morality and decency. Good family life. Privacy. A feeling of excitement is running through.
Yes.
Baker could get a surprise too.
Yes.
Ready. On the ancient wall.
I Brahman.
On the ancient wall.
I Brahman.
My name is Day.
I Brahman.
My name is Day.
I Brahman.
Papa did tell me so.
I Brahman.
Son did tell me so.
I Brahman.
Why yo, why yo?
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 I Brahman.
Papa did tell me so.
I Brahman.
Son did tell me so.
I Brahman.
Why yo, why yo?
I Brahman.
Why yo, why yo?
I Brahman.
Why yo, why yo? Why yo, why yo? Why yo, why yo? Why yo, why yo?
Where
Why yo, why yo?
Where
Why yo, why yo? Why yo?
It's not now they're trying to stop this Canboulay that has provoked them. Disgust them to the very soul.
Yes.
It's time.
It's time. It's time. Mwela Wadisa.
They got to be Canboulay.
Annual abomination.
In 1858, I was a young man, and my boy was hard.
Not anymore.
You should know. You should know. We can fight them with everything.
Yes.
In 1858, we fight them with everything. We didn't free them.
Come against that military.
No, son. It wasn't 3,000. It was 4,000. And we did fight them with everything.
Everything.
Cutlass.
Yes.
Axe.
Yes.
Big stone. Knife.
Yes.
Cutlass.
Yes.
Wow. 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 Wow.
wasn't only in 1858. In 1859, when them British soldiers and them reached down on the western end of Prince Street.
You know how much big stone and the person they get grit. They have to run and below. And the person they get lick up bad. With all them big stone.
Enslavement and all they do. Never kill the warrior spirit in we.
Stand here. Don't mind they bring we here in chains. We warrior spirit still remain. Yes! Huh? We warriors was always the one to defend we community. They bring we across the ocean in chains. But we skill as warrior remain and we vein.
Yes! On these plantations, we use every weapon to change the situation.
True.
After we win, we freedom. It's still strongly with cultural expression.
Yes. Right.
Still.
But in this situation, it is I, Lawa, who will rise to the occasion.
I'll be right here with you.
Hold up your torch of freedom!
Freedom!
Men, remember our former glory?
Yes.
Our great and ancient legacy?
Yes.
Drummer men! Drummer men!
Yeah.
You walk with your food?
Yes.
You're armed with your weapons?
Yes.
Come now in sacred Canboulay, in sacred procession. Belmont! Dry River!
Yes.
Lakuhap! Then your point! Botong! Gather up men in battle formation! Bakers, Maribons, Jamets! Remember our former glory?
Yes.
Our great and ancient legacy? Captain Baker riding tall on the horse. Like he decided to show we who is boss.
No way.
He stopped we Canboulay procession. Beat everybody, stick man and woman. Flambeau and stick, he take away. Well, the battle is momentum. Yes! What we have to lose?
Nothing.
What we have to lose?
Nothing. People, what we had to lose?
Nothing.
What we had to lose?
Nothing.
What we had to lose? What we had to lose in this battle? What we had to lose in this battle? Tell Baker, yes, in trouble.
What we had to lose? What we had to lose in this battle?
What we had to lose in this battle? Tell Baker, yes, in trouble.
What we had to lose? What we had to lose in this battle?
What we had to lose in this battle? Tell Baker, yes, in trouble.
What we had to lose? What we had to lose in this battle?
What we had to lose in this battle? Tell Baker, yes, in trouble.
What we had to lose? What we had to lose in this battle?
All we have is we Canboulay. We bois. We ritual. We sweet love way.
Oh, yes.
We living in poverty and hate.
Yes.
Whether slave or free, we could still debate.
True.
Today we taking a stand.
Yes.
We go fight to the death or live as free man.
Yes.
And woman.
Yes.
Let we take a stand to put an end for all time to this oppression. 1,000, 10,000 to bar me one.
1,000, 10,000 to buy me one.
Me one.
1,000, 10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000
10,000 to buy me one. 1,000, 10,000 to buy me one.
Where them woman?
Where them woman?
Where them jammet woman and them?
Hey!
No way. Come with all your geometry.
No way.
And equals. Myrtle the turtle. Pretty Bell Lily.
Pretty Bell Lily.
Beige.
Dead.
Buenos Dias.
Oh, get that one. Look me.
Hardback Doris.
Hardback Doris.
Miss Edna. Carissa Jane.
Where's she?
So is
Jen.
what about me?
Ladies and gentlemen. All you see this lady? She could sing sweet.
Well, look, Jen.
And so she could sing sweet. So she body me.
Oh, God, Rainbow. Eh.
What does that mean?
Girl. And you know we man. Man who is man and know about woman.
Oh, Lord.
Don't give no verdict on if a woman pretty. Until she passes by, and we could plainly see the back of she, if you could understand. Can't remember.
Right. Good. Madam where? Vinny Belmada. Girl, give me a chance now.
Oh, Lord, Rainbow.
With me, you wouldn't want for nothing. I'm going to make you like Eve in the Garden of Eden.
Lyrics?
Apoesa. Bamwe lave. Lave pour nous. Lave pour tout le monde. Help we gladden we spirit. And help we prepare for whatever fate it is we're going to meet out there today. All the action.
Come now, Jane.
Sing something like
We are loving now.
Sing something for me.
Tell she. Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua.
Call me Chancewell or Kaisonia.
Papua.
I fulfill the same function. It's part of the tradition. We can trace to African land, political or social matter, scandal or even laughter. I sing in with feelings and all we want to say.
Santi Manite. Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua.
Well, all you say, oh, are pretty.
Papa
but pretty don't bring me no money.
Papa Pua.
It's double pressure for me.
Papa Pua.
From both man and the society.
Papa Pua.
It's one thing they just want from me. Barrack, man don't have responsibility, but it's blood on sand anytime they tackle me.
Santi Manite. Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua.
Well, let me tell all you about Baker.
Papa Pua.
He's a real bad police, you
Papa
hear?
Pua.
Come from quite England
Papa Pua.
to say we Canboulay Re-Enactment.
Papa Pua.
But he ain't for a good surprise. Baker, you and your boys ain't so wise, cause for we right, we well intend to fight.
Santi Manite. Hey.
Papa Pua.
Papa Pua. Papa Pua. Papa Pua.
They don't know in the Canboulay,
Papa Pua.
woman and woman just make the play.
Papa Pua.
And when they see we dingole,
Papa Pua.
we go send Baker on his way.
Papa
Cause we
Pua.
human heart longing to be free. They can't keep we culture in slavery. Man, we set for them, we worse than Mapipi.
Santi Manite.
What we have to lose?
Nothing.
What we have to lose in this battle?
Nothing.
What we have to lose in this battle? Tell Baker he has in trouble.
What we had to lose. What we had to lose in this battle. What we had to lose in this battle. Tell Baker yes in trouble.
What we had to lose. What we had to lose in this battle. What we had to lose. What we had to lose in this battle.
What we had to lose in this battle. Tell Baker yes in trouble.
What we had to lose. What we had to lose in this battle.
What we had to lose in this battle. Tell Baker yes in trouble.
What we had to lose. What we had to lose in this battle.
What we had to lose in this battle. Tell Baker yes in trouble.
What we had to lose. What we had to lose in this battle.
All woman come from between these legs.
Tell it. Tell it.
I say raise all your boy and go bust Baker head. All you know me afraid no boy man whoever he be. Tell Captain Baker we ready for him.
Yes.
No woman no afraid. No woman no afraid no boy man.
Tell them.
No woman no afraid no boy man. Any woman could beat any boy man.
No woman no afraid. No woman no afraid. No woman. No woman no afraid. No woman. Any woman could beat any woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman no afraid. No woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman. Any woman could beat any woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman no afraid. No woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman. Any woman could beat any woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman no afraid. No woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman. Any woman could beat any woman.
No woman no afraid. No woman no afraid.
First, we must invoke the presence of our ancestors.
Hey, Gunde, Achuba, Timboleo.
Hey, Bunde, Ajuba, Timboleo.
Hey, Gunde, Achuba, Timboleo.
Hey, Bunde, Ajuba, Timboleo.
Hey, Gunde, Achuba, Timboleo.
Hey, Bunde, Ajuba, Timboleo.
Hey, Gunde, Achuba, Timboleo.
call on a God. We God.
Yes.
The God of we ancestors. For though from slavery we freedom. We live in conditions still inhuman.
Terrible.
The Barrack yards of Port of Spain still singing humanity's bitter refrain.
Yes, God.
God, you know we is people too. All we have is we Canboulay, we rituals, we sweet love way. We living in poverty and hate.
Yes.
Whether slave or free, we could still debate. They take with celebration, Emancipation Day, and they give that day to Columbus. The very man who brings slavery upon us. We crying out against this wickedness. We praying for fairness, for justice. We have a right to a celebration. Strengthen us, oh God, against this evil administration. Make us strong and terrible in battle. Remove every obstacle from our path. Let us be strong and terrible in battle, like our great warrior Ogun. Bring the function. Bring this way, come from. Let the fire make us bold and fearless. Let our great ancient warriors live within us. God of justice, God of might, be with us as we fight for our rights.
Atiyewe.
waging a war. I'm 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 waging a war.
Battle formation, battle formation, battle formation. Muma, muma, you son in the grave already. You son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Muma, muma, your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Muma, 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 hey! Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Muma, muma. Your son in the grave already. Your son in the grave already. Take a towel and burn your belly. Get us what? Stand down, stun. All together. Madam, don't walk on them, barman. We'll walk on them, stick man. You need iron tiger. But like a tiger. Go walk on them, barman. Go walk on them, stick man. Go walk on them, barman. Go walk on them, stick man. Walk on them, barman. Walk, walk, walk. 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 Don't pray on no barman. Don't pray on no demon. 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 You need iron tiger. Wrestle a tiger. One like a tiger. Go walk on them barman. Walk on them stick man. Walk on them barman. Walk, walk, walk. 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 Walk on them.
Well,
Get them.
the people start to break up and mash up. Yes. Now you know in them times it had picture a lamp in Port of Spain. We mash up all. The city council called Governor Freeland to a meeting. Hurry. Tell him to come up with a plan to put an end to any more disturbance. They tell him, meet with the people. The councillors were smart. Yes. They tell the governor that a meeting with the people more important than 1,000 soldiers. Papa, the governor called a meeting with the executive council and they positioned 50 soldiers in readiness for battalion in the barracks. But he did smart. He did don't confine all them police and them to the barracks to make sure that they ain't make no more basa with the people. But that wasn't a big decision. Because plenty of them police that get one mash up. On top of that, the governor swear in special constables to keep the peace. Please. And then 5 o'clock the next evening, he come on foot. With only his secretary and a next person to meet with we, the masqueraders and the rest of the people. And to speak from a platform prepared special for he.
We don't want to hear he. I hear he coming. I hear he.
The governor.
Wait,
Governor, wait. The governor is coming. Which party day?
Wait.
He must be
Wait, the
afraid
governor is
still.
coming.
He's not coming and he
He wife must be
The
real happy.
governor is coming. The governor is coming.
Watch it, watch.
I
I see coming there.
Governor.
But you're brave. You're well brave. Yeah. Who is this? Yeah.
My friends.
Friend? Who you calling friend?
Me and you is friend?
Yes, we are friends.
Yeah.
I've come down this up. There has been an entire misconception on your part.
On our part?
Our part?
To think that the government has any desire to stop your amusement. I know at times everyone likes to amuse themselves. I have no objection to amuse myself whenever I have the opportunity.
Yes, we hear.
I did not know what your masquerade was like. And if I had known, there would be no cause for dissatisfaction.
You're too loud.
For the only interference was the fear of fire. I thought carrying torches at this time was attended with danger, and I was anxious to guard against it.
Wait up, hold on.
The fear of fire and nothing more. The government has no other objections. I have also come down here this afternoon to tell you how proud I am to be the governor of your island.
Nobody cares.
I came down here so I get to know you. So I can write to the Queen that there are no more loyal or peaceful subjects inhabiting any other colony like Trinidad. I trusted myself amongst them. I have confidence in that loyalty. I am even willing to bring my wife and children on such an occasion. If your decision is to carry out your masquerade in a peaceful manner, I am willing to give you every indulgence. You can have the town for these 2 days. Once you decide to keep within the law. Very well. I shall then form the militia, not to harm or molest anyone that keeps within the law.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I trust that you will continue to enjoy yourselves. There shall be no more interference with your masquerade.
Yes! Yes!
People,
Damn right.
freedom,
But I had done.
freedom. Oh Lord, the glorious one they come, I'm a Tyler. Oh Lord, the glorious glorious morning come. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila. Oh Lord, to dance and beat me drum. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila. To dance and beat me drum. Abataila. To dance and beat me drum. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila. Oh Lord, the glorious morning come. Abataila.
But that was not the end of the Canboulay. All around the country, boy man and boy woman continue to dingole for the right to the annual cultural display. Was persistent resistance against colonial repression of the people's celebration.
Fernando, Insiston, Montserrat, Hoover, Cedrus, Claxton Bay, St. Madeleine, Victoria, and Naruka. People waged Boabatai against Baker. And the resistance even spread into the Jose.
But that is the telling of a tale for another day. Because this is the tale of the 1881 Canboulay, where boy man and boy woman did make the play and send Captain Baker on his way.
The moral of the story is plain to see. The human heart is always struggling to be free. And the war didn't end with the end of freedom.
So it's the God with freedom.
Vigorously.
Because somebody always trying to take it away from we.
Let knowledge give you greater understanding of the African contribution that you now enjoying.
Teach the children how we fight for we culture and that they have plenty to claim and to proclaim.
Now the story done.
Story done. So we must be going.
But you all
stay and enjoy all the mass that come in.
Oh Lord! We bend the angle and them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. Bend the angle and them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. And when the bayonet strike, one is the rod of correction. Kill them everyone, and when the bayonet strike, is the rod of correction. Kill them everyone, everybody bend the angle on them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. Bend the angle on them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. The bayonet charge, rod of correction. Kill them everyone when the bayonet charge, the rod of correction.
Stand humanity.
Bend the angle on them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. Bend the angle on them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. When the bayonet charge, the rod of correction. Kill them everyone when the bayonet charge, the rod of correction. Stand humanity, take it halfway. Bend the angle on them, Mr. Blow them down.
And there you have it. Now you know why we even have 2 days of celebration. Probably a better understanding of some of our folk characters, but most importantly, where the spirit of Carnival comes from. My name is Jarell Forbes. A special thank you to B-Mobile Life is On for giving us the opportunity to broadcast 2019 reenactment of the Canboulay Riot. And from B-Mobile and myself and everybody here, we're wishing you a really, really enjoyable but safe Carnival 2019. Bye.
Bend the angle on them, Mr. Blow them down, Mr. Blow them down. When the bayonet charge, the rod of correction. Kill them every.
The wait is over. Now TNT can finally experience an unlimited life thanks to B-Mobile. Enjoy unlimited data, unlimited text, and unlimited calls on the fastest 4G LTE data network. That means unlimited talking, sharing, liking, texting, surfing, Googling, music listening, and more. Swap to an unlimited plan. Choose prepaid from $20 per day, postpaid from $349 per month, and residential for just $175 per month. Cheers to our unlimited life with B-Mobile.